What's up everybody, SteveFox here with a very special video today, and you're wondering why I'm uploading on a Saturday. Well, guess what? It's our 1-year anniversary. So May 19th is actually the first day I uploaded a video to this channel. It's not the day that I made the channel. The channel has actually been around for quite a while. It was my main channel for the longest time, but I repurposed it and started uploading my edited videos here, and that's where we've been for the past year. So we're actually going to celebrate multiple things together. One, getting 200 subscribers, which I am incredibly thankful for. You have no idea how thankful we are to getting to 200 subscribers. And all it took was some finessing of the YouTube shorts and me uploading pretty much every day. But we finally got here. And two, to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. And what better way to do that than to watch the very first video that actually went out on this channel. Publicly, I mean. Publicly. So here we are on my channel. I'm not going to scroll down. I will scroll down for a little bit, but my very first video was May 19th. I'm actually recording it on the 22nd here because I didn't realize that was the day, but now I do. And 5 years from now, I'll fix it. But there, you can see that there's a couple of videos that are privated, and that is because it is a series that I wasn't really proud of. I really didn't like the Pac-Man repack series. I enjoyed Pac-Man in general, but it kind of got boring, you know, baby's first upload. So, but I actually genuinely want to see, what I was like whenever I first posted this video. So we're gonna get right into it. For one, you'll notice that I had a lot of hair, and it looks like I'm sunburnt too. But yeah, this wall is completely empty. This is completely empty. I completely redesigned this entire desk to where I can actually play games on it. Right next to me, I have a 55-inch TV, and then right in front of me is the computer, and then right beside me over here, I have the other, the monitors, and then right here, I have the main computer, which is, the TV is like right here, the monitor is over here, and then third monitor, and then the computer. So I completely redid the way that this desk is. So all of this is completely wrong, but it's okay. It's a good start. So I say hi. What do I have to say?
Hello, SteveFox here, and I am actually here to let you know that I'm back for two things.
Okay, so another thing that I noticed is that I'm using the Rock Band microphone. The one that I'm using currently, which let me see if I can actually put it up into frame. This one is a dynamic mic that I got from my great buddy, Wolf. He was tired of seeing me use this. He was tired of seeing me use this, and he wanted to get me something. He wanted to do something nice, and I've been using it to this day. The stand, the microphone, everything. At first, I didn't like it because it's a dynamic mic, but then I kind of just grew into it. I kind of like it a lot more. I mean, it sounds a lot better than this. Although I don't mind how it sounds. I don't mind how this thing sounds. It sounds great, as you can tell, but and then it's my old chair, which you can see now I'm using the GT racing chair. So let's see what do I have to say? What do I have to say?
Things, right? So one, you're gonna get two different videos on two different channels. One for the SteveFox Live channel. That channel is for this is when I was talking about my live streams. Yeah, this is back when I was doing live streams every single day, and I was posting videos. Not daily yet. I wasn't doing it daily. It actually took me a very long time to do it daily. Yeah, I was live streaming, and that's actually how I was trying to get my income. And for that channel, it will be completely uncut up. I'm actually going to plug both of them, depending on what channel you're seeing this on. So I'm recording this for both the live channel as well as the cut up channel.
Right.
You know, the edit channel. The edit channel.
Right. I had made this the edited version, because it's the edits channel, and that would make sense. But yeah, I definitely was big into live streaming on YouTube, and that was before I stopped doing it on YouTube.
We'll have less cringe. The live channel will have a lot more. Isn't that fantastic? There's a couple of things that I want to discuss on this video. First, about the live streams.
See, I also could have cut a lot out right there. I think I was just introducing myself to cuts and edits. I mean, obviously I've been editing for over a year now. I've gotten better, as you can tell from, you know, how I'm editing this now. Cause see, I can randomly zoom in on me and you could just have full focus on me for a little bit. And then we can go back to me as if nothing happened. And you'll wonder like, oh, what in the world happened? And all it is a quick cut.
I will not really have a set schedule for that yet.
Oh, for live streamings, yeah.
Especially with my job. The only thing that I do know is that I'm going to be doing them on my days off. And whenever I come home from working, I'm going to be working on editing the live streams down so that way it can be used for regular videos on the other.
Yeah, that went so far. I didn't even do that at all. Look, the live streams, they were too long. There was no way I was going to go through the entire live stream and edit them down into a small clip. I just didn't see myself doing that.
Channel. However, there's certain live streams that I'm not going to produce, at least not yet. Some of them will be hidden behind a paywall if I can do it eventually. Like
yeah, I never got to that point. I almost did, but no.
Stream-based content only, because I don't want to. I do
see those cuts there. I would have definitely done a little bit better, but at the time I was just starting to learn about cuts, and I've gotten a lot better since there. The camera quality went downhill. I actually had a lot of lighting here, but now it's like, I don't know what ended up happening with the lighting. It kind of got a lot worse, but I don't know.
I have an editor, and I am going to be editing as well, and I don't.
Oh yeah, Wolf and me. That's how it started.
Want to overload both me and my editor at the same time, especially with us doing music as well.
The music I still do, and which is actually kind of cool, but I don't do it as much just because Suno likes to be a little pain in the ass. It doesn't give me the exact sound that I want. And you're probably thinking, oh, well, if you're putting all this effort and time and energy into Suno, why don't you put it into, you know, actually producing music? And to that, my friend, I say eventually. Eventually I will. I don't know when, but eventually. For now, I just like AI singing. I can't sing for shit. I like the AI singing, creating the actual sounds. It creates a sound that I didn't think would actually work with that song or the tempo or anything like that. But like, because when it does hit, oh my god, it feels like it's a whole new song. But I know it's AI. I know that it's not real music, but the lyrics of every single song that I put out there, almost, with an asterisk, are real. All of that is real experiences that I've had. It's not a prompt telling AI to come up with a song for me. Those are me writing my songs. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise, please, because it is actually me.
You're gonna be able to see, you know, the behind the scenes of me doing the music.
Yeah, I don't do that.
The AI nonsense that I do, me screwing around. So you'll see all of that. But the most important part is my thought process on the AI music. I mean, that's something that you're not gonna be able to see on there at all, in fact. And I think it's good to have a good perspective on my thought process on these different personas.
I don't use the personas anymore. I don't take anybody behind the thought process. I just do it. Most of my thought process is I'm going through an experience, and I want people to know how I feel. You know, I mean, I put out Order Up, and that was because I felt like the shit when I was working at Domino's as a driver. That I came up with that, you know, while I was working. So most of these are experiences that I've had in my life, and typically the album name or even EP, whatever it is, comes from like where I was, whether it's the job, whether it's just how I'm feeling, doesn't matter. It's just a part of my life now, and I'm not going to take anybody through that.
As different everything, especially with what I'm working on right now. There's a lot that I'm working on right now. I know that the setup looks a little bit different because the camera used to be over here. Now it's right in front of me, so whenever
I did redo everything. You can see everything is very clean. I had to change it again because the computer was actually underneath this desk. There's a hole right underneath here where like a little cabinet where I used to put my computer, and it would overheat and it would just tank itself. So I had to move everything in order for me to actually get everything working properly.
Playing games, like, you will see my face at all times. I'm not just looking like this. I think
that's weird commentary on that, by the way.
When it comes to live streams, but at the same time, you actually seeing my,
because again, it's a weird commentary on that, because I don't even think like that anymore. Most streamers have their camera wherever they have accessible, and that doesn't bother me anymore. I mean, most of the time I thought about it, I was like, well, if you're right there and I'm looking at the game, it makes it look a lot better. That's not true. Look, you should see XQC, he's looking like this, and he's like, oh yeah, and I'm just like, why do people get into that? And it's the fact that I just don't care anymore.
Talking to my friends or something, you won't feel ignored. I felt that way before with, I'm not gonna say certain streamers, but if I do ever watch a streamer, then, you know, whenever they turn to the side like that, and it's just away, you know, like, it doesn't.
First off, I don't even know why I'm continuing to talk about this. Like, it's not a big deal. But then again, you know what? I talk about shit like that all the time. I'm sure I've done that in this video.
A part of the action or anything. So that's one of the reasons why I switched that. I also got a new camera. So
Which I'm still using.
different camera, maybe a little bit higher quality. I don't know. The live streams will always be vertical. I hate to say that, but the
Yeah, I hated doing that, and I'm never going back to it.
recordings themselves, they're going to be just like how they are on Twitch. They're going to be full screen, full 1080p, and you won't have to worry about being in vertical. I know that's annoying. I definitely have edited my, I guess you could say, my platform a little bit. You can see that my icons have changed. And like I said, there's 3 new icons. One for the music, one for live, and of course the regular one is for SteveFox Play.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of that logo, by the way. I use it everywhere. I recently changed it on Discord just because I wanted to, but eventually I am going to change it back. I don't plan on keeping it away from that at all, but I do enjoy the logo that Wolf made me. It makes me feel unique. It makes me feel like it's part of something, like it could be part of a brand. It just works out very well.
Other than that's pretty much all I can say for now. The day after I'm recording this, I will be going live for the first time and see you, as much of you as possible. But if not, there will always be a chance. Like I said,
There will always be a chance.
I will be live streaming on my days off. It will be more often than it was before. Luckily, with AT&T, I got 1 day off in a row. You know, and that was hard on me. And I still streamed every day. I'm not going to be streaming every day. I don't want to overload myself with content. I don't want to overload you with content. I don't want to do that. But I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back. I mean, this was the start of something. I can't be too critical of myself. I mean, hell, I'm here a year later critiquing myself, so I don't know. I think it just looks silly.
And I genuinely hope that you guys enjoy. And as for the people coming for the very first time, whether you're on my edited channel, welcome to the channel, and I hope you stay a while, because some things are coming up soon, and I want you guys to be a part of it.
Yep.
So, I really do appreciate it.
And I say SteveFox out, yeah? Nope, I don't. I actually don't say SteveFox out. All right. Well, that was interesting. So, yeah, that was my very first upload to the channel. Very first upload. It was just introducing myself. You got a little bit of the rambles that you know me for now, but I mean, it seemed like a solid intro, but a lot of things have changed since then, and I can't critique myself too much. Can't critique myself too much because plans change. Goals do not. My goal was to make it on YouTube. There still is, but my plans on how to get there, They're always going to change. So for my very first upload here, it was May 19th, but I actually didn't upload my first gameplay video until Pac-Man World here. And that's what I was kind of waiting for. But then I realized, wait a second, I uploaded on May 19th because YouTube actually said, hey, here's your 1-year anniversary from your very first video. And I'm like, fuck. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad they're keeping track of that. It makes me feel a little special. So I really want to try to get into this very first video that I've ever put out there. I want to compare it to what it is now. The very first thing, of course, is there's going to be a face cam. But I kind of want to see how this plays out compared to what it is nowadays.
Pac-Man World.
Pac-Man World.
Get into this. I've never opened this game before, until right now, actually. The only Pac-Man World that I've ever played was, God, it had to have been forever ago. I was like a little kid. This is gonna be interesting. I think it's a platformer. I'm not
I think it's a platformer.
This was free, and free with PlayStation Plus, and I was like, well, you know what? Might as well try it out, see what happens.
Yeah, I live streamed this. For Xbox,
but I'm not sure. Like I said.
Okay, so I remember what I did. I live streamed and recorded at the same time, so I had like multiple sessions. That's what I was getting at. I thought we were talking about like something completely different. I thought we were talking about I was just gonna live stream shit and then record and then edit those down, the live streams. But no, I recorded that shit at the same time and then edited it from there. Silly me.
It's something I played personally. It was just one of my old friends who played it.
I'm glad that I have the mic that I do now. I don't have to have a mic on this thing anymore, because that you can see me using that, and that's actually, it's a different quality. So I'm very happy to have the quality mic that I have now.
Why is the thing from Dig Dug there? That's weird. Is it the same universe as Dig Dug?
That's weird. No. I'm clowning on myself because I'm trying too hard.
So they're just trying to capture the Pac-Mans. Got it.
The Pac-Mans.
Okay, well, she was obviously pretty easy. And then there's the Pac-Man. Wow, that sucks. It was his birthday.
Well, that sucks. It was his birthday.
There's the thing that we all know and love.
All right, hold on. I know one of my first editing tricks is coming up. I'm very proud of it. I hope you all catch it. My first editing trick, baby's first editing.
Now that we know the reason why we're in here, let's go ahead and I gotta agree to all this. I agree. Approved. I mean,
Look at that. Way to go! I inserted another video over a video. God, I was so young. See, now I can switch back and forth between cameras, and you don't know how I'm doing it. But the quality has definitely changed. I think for the better, and I'm very proud of that actually.
it seems like it's a very simple concept, but.
And no, I'm not going to watch this entire thing. In fact, we're going to skip. Yeah, I'm not doing much talking here, which...
Oh, that's why.
I mean, the editing is solid. The editing is very solid, and I'm not too unimpressed with it. I mean, again, these are one of the very first videos that I've ever edited in my entire life. So I can't give myself too much shit for it. But I do want to say that I've gotten a lot better, and I've been able to think about what I'm editing before I even edit it, like while I'm recording, to say, okay, well, I'm not going to keep that, but I'm going to keep that. See, I want to know how I ended this.
There's something that I would have had to get for that end.
Yeah. I hate how wide that camera is, but... Oh, okay. Okay, so I still use that. I still use that outro, the little blur out. I still use that too today. All right, so let's go into the most recent video that we have that just came out today, actually. It's called Unimogging. There is no face cam, but I want to see how I sound compared to that. This was recorded over a month ago, so be prepared for that.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Gran Turismo 7. We actually have a new update this week, update 1.69.
I can definitely tell that I'm not trying as hard. I'm just kind of just talking. And that's actually the effect I wanted to have on myself, was to hear the difference between me trying too hard to just be out there to now where I'm just talking. Because I'm not talking like how I was in that video, in that update video. I'm definitely a lot more springier, and I try it less hard. I don't know, maybe. You know what? You can be the judge of that. How about that? This video is actually the update video for Gran Turismo for 1.69, so it just came out. I'm actually just gonna get into some gameplay.
But yeah, it definitely has enough. Oh yeah, I went through that turn smooth like butter.
Yeah, I could definitely tell. I mean, Zeno did a good job, but yeah, it's me using this mic here, and it's a lot better. So I'm gonna go towards the end of it when I'm like really tired. I'm gonna see. I kind of want to see what happens and how I sound.
God. I can't believe it. I can't believe it that just Gran Turismo just gave me the win. Give it to me, I guess. Shit. And look, I won't even need to pit once. Not a single time. Like, normally in these super formulas, you gotta have, like, some kind of pit strategy. But this one, I guess you really don't have to. Depending on how badly it rains, which it didn't. Just withstanding the rain, you know, that was literally it. And I got a best time. Brother. You guys are absolutely nuts.
Yeah, no, Zeno did a great job at editing those. Those cuts are perfect. I would pretty much do the exact same thing. That's kind of where we are right now as far as updates are concerned. Maybe if y'all are interested, then one day I'll get into these videos and why they exist and what they are. Yeah, because look, see, now you're starting to get, yeah, here I am. Now, I'm not going to change it because I don't want to show my sister or anything, but you can see I was aspiring to be a YouTuber for a long time. Very long time. I mean, look, this is 2013. There are videos that go beyond this. Go beyond 2013. But if you want to see them, let me know down below. But that is your 1 year in review. I do thank you for hanging around, checking out the videos, just being there. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. Bye.